Rotate device. I don't want to. Anyway, so yesterday I did an update camping video of it. Go away, bug. It's buzzing around my face. Now it's buzzing around the dog. So last night we left the park and everything was fine. On my way heading to work, I got off the freeway, which is good because I got lost on the freeway going to work from a different direction, and they had half the road closed from the park. Once I got off the freeway, I come up to the first red light and I go to hit my brakes, and my brakes are out. They worked for a second and then you just hear a poof, they were gone. I had no brakes coming in yesterday. So I ran not one, not two, but yeah, just flipped everybody off, but three. I ran 3 red lights yesterday trying to come into work. And that was pretty terrifying. Thankfully I work at night, so trying to get into work, there wasn't a whole lot of traffic. It was just me coasting. I coasted to a stop after 1 red light, but it was on an incline and I drive a manual, so even though I threw it into gear and tried to get it to stop, it was still rolling. So I went ahead and put it back into first and puttered back into traffic. I don't know if that was a smart thing to do, but I couldn't have my truck just rolling off somewhere. And my work was basically around the corner from where I was, so I had to coast through another red light, which was a turn, because why? Because they all decided to go red now that I was on the road. So I coasted through the turn, went up and around, got into my parking lot, and as I tried to stall it out, again, I tried to stall it for a second time. It didn't work the first time, didn't work this time either. Pardon me. So I tried to stall it out. It didn't want to stall out. It did, even though it was in gear, decided to roll backwards anyway. Even though it was in first gear, it still wanted to roll backwards. So it rolled backwards, it jumped itself up a curb, and it finally got itself wedged up a curb on a patio-like area and the parking lot of my work. So I got to work on time. That was good. I wasn't late or anything. That was pretty good. So I got to work on time, and of course everybody's asking me, I had a few people ask if I was drinking for the parking job, and I was like, no, I wasn't drinking, brakes are out, that's just where the truck finally stopped, that's where it's staying. So I got off work this morning, I really just wanted to go home and get some sleep, and I've been stressing out about everything so bad, especially money, because I haven't been back in the States that long, and it was a big fight to get my job back here so they would pay me the job, or the pay I used to make, because I got my job in California, which I make more than what the bosses here could offer me. So that was a big deal. So I was late getting back to work when I came back to the States anyway. So my savings wasn't really, it wasn't. It's not nothing now, but it wasn't really what it should be yet. So being, that I work 60 something miles away from my house, I'm stranded up here in the city with my truck at one of the only auto places that would look at it right now. Thankfully I have roadside assistance, so they towed Mr. Hank in, dropped it off, pushed it onto the cart, got it up and looked at it to replace 2 brake lines. Okay, this is why I do my own work on my truck. To replace 2 brake lines, it's gonna cost like 60 something a pop, but labor fee for them to replace 2 brake lines is $190. I almost cried right then and there. I knew it was going to be expensive. Labor fees are always ridiculously expensive, but I was not expecting $190. That's just the labor fee. Altogether, it's like $419, though he said he's going to try to work with me a bit to bring it down, but he estimates about $419 to replace 2 brake lines and weld a little rod back in place. I seriously, I don't think I've ever been on the verge. I actually had a couple tears come out. I had to stop them. I was so upset because, like I said, see tears. Darren's coming down in like 2 weeks. I'm trying to recoup my savings because we're trying to, get a house and stuff like that together. So trying to work on that. And it's just like as soon as you try to get ahead, life happens. Fuck you, life. I love you, but fuck you. Boris is choking on grass. I did sneak Boris into, I didn't sneak him into work. I brought him into work with me, and we used the new grooming area and got him all bathed and brushed, and he doesn't look, he's still actually still wet behind the ears and whatnot. He's still drying. But sadly, that means I'm stuck up here, they said, it'll take about 3 hours. So I'm just stuck, tired, working all night, out all day, no sleep, hungry, but now I'm broke and I have no money. Just stuck for 3 hours sitting under a tree in this, I don't really know where I'm at. I'm at some, is it Advanced Auto Parts? No, I guess it's Advanced Auto Parts and shop place, getting Mr. Hank worked on. Of course, here keeping me company. It's a good point. $190. If I could just get my truck home, I know I could fix it for probably like $190. That's it. I mean, probably even cheaper than that. I'm pretty sure, because I can get all the parts to my truck at a cost, since my brother manages, you know, an auto parts store. So, oh my God, all my money's just gone. I've been saving so hard. It'll get there again. Life happens. It sucks. It sucks a lot. It's like, so I'm just gonna chill here by this tree. Of course, we're gonna, I guess it's another day out. It's supposed to thunderstorm later, so hopefully they'll have it done by then. I really don't wanna drive in the thunderstorm. It's supposed to be a big one too. What really sucks is, like, by the time they get my truck done, I'm gonna have to pack it up, you know, get all the way back home and pack it up and drive all the way back to the damn city to go back to work. I'm starting to wonder if it's worth going home today, or if I should just go to the park and sit out the thunderstorm. I don't know. I guess we'll decide on that. We'll decide on that when it gets there. I wouldn't mind going home and taking a shower. Not that I'm really that dirty. I did take a nice clean up in the truck, but oh well, that's my story. Truck life. Work harder, get a second job, you bum. Alright, that's actually all I have. That was it. It's a short video. Oh, that works. Yeah, good doggy. Alright, yeah, we're gonna sit here and space out until they finish working on the truck, I guess, since I have nowhere else to go and nowhere to get there. You can just hitchhike. Looking for a lift? Someone to buy me breakfast / lunch / dinner, something. I'm just kidding. Okay, nope, I'm out. That's my short video. How do I stop this thing? I've never actually did a live thing. Okay, wait, hold it, Boris. I'm trying to hit a button on it. You're not helping. I'm trying to push a button. No, complicating simple tasks. Stop, little shithead. Oh.